What's up guys, it's JFCUBING, and today I'm joined with awesome content creators on the YouTube platform, TNL Cubing and Tingman, and today we're going to be talking about things we wish we knew before we started cubing and YouTube. Before we get started, I just want to remind you to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I post new videos 3 times a week and you guys definitely don't want to miss out. But with that out of the way, let's just get right into the video. So over the past 2 or so years, I've learned quite a bit about cubing, whether it be tips and tricks, new alg sets, or even common mistakes that are made amongst many cubers. I think the biggest and most helpful one to me was not learning new alg sets or anything like that to get faster. The number one thing I wish I knew before I started cubing is don't spend too much time cramming in new information in hopes that it'll get you faster. All that this will accomplish is that you'll most likely forget most of what you learned, which can result in really slow times due to poor alg recall. This will ensure that you really take all of the information in and not forget what you've learned. But you don't want to take it too slow, and here's what I mean. While you shouldn't spend too much time learning new algs, methods, or techniques, you also don't want to spend a bunch of time not learning anything at all. This can lead to little to no improvement over a long period of time and cause you to lose motivation. I definitely made both of these mistakes, and I had no idea of the effects they had on myself until after they were made. I feel that I could have progressed much faster if I was told this from the start. Now, setting all of this aside, let's talk about YouTube. I started YouTube almost 2 months ago at the time of recording this video. And the most important thing I wish I knew before starting YouTube is to engage with others on the platform. This can mean a lot of different things, like commenting on videos, being active on the discussion page, reaching out to other creators to see if they want to collab, or simply replying to your video's comments. I wasn't really doing that great on YouTube until I started doing this, and that's when I really started to see some growth on my channel. Now I'm gonna hand it off to the others, TNL Cubing and Tingman.
Hi, I'm Tom or TNL Cubing, and thank you so much to Jacob for having me on. The one thing I wish I knew before I started cubing and YouTube was to be original. So this relates more to the YouTube side, but I wish that earlier on I found my niche, I found something unique that suited me, like my skits. But I think that's definitely one of the most essential things to growing a channel, is having something that's unique to you, that people will watch you for, that'll make you stand out and not be another cuber who makes the same reviews, the same unboxings like I personally did for a lot of years. Still, it is what it is, and I ended up where I am. I'm very proud, I'm very happy of what I've achieved, but I think it would have been a lot quicker journey if I had have figured out my style and been more original from the start. But you know, it's all a learning journey, and at that point I had nowhere near the skills I have now, so I've learned a lot and I'm glad. But yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Hey guys, it's Tingman here. There are 3 things that I've thought of that I wish I knew before I started cubing and YouTube. The first one is just how much time this could take up. I think if I knew that at the start, I'd just be a bit better with maybe setting limits and maybe, you know, instead of just like cubing non-stop, being like, you know, I'm just gonna do this for 1 hour or 2 hours, you know, and just sort of have healthier limits on it so that I just have things in balance as well, because this can go for a long time. The second thing that I wish I knew is that when I'm learning like new algorithms to not take shortcuts, I guess. So not, you know, like learning how to do like moves regripless, learning how to do like difficult moves like, you know, pinky pushes, or you know, doing a U prime with like pushing with the index finger, things like that. Because that just means that there'll be less stuff that I would have to unlearn later on. So doing things the hard way from the very beginning. And the third thing that I wish I knew is how important it is that we have positive comments in the community and how valuable they are to people. So, you know, it just feels really good when people are encouraging you. It doesn't feel great when people are not encouraging, saying, you know, really critical things that aren't helpful. So if I knew that from the very start, I would probably just try and leave a positive comment on like every video, cubing video that I watched that I found helpful, because it means a lot to the producers. Anyway, that's it from me.
So anyways, those are the biggest things I wish I knew before starting cubing and YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, bye.